look, without knowing where it should go, because I think I'd want to talk to the Persian community about that. But yes, I would very much support that. That was a horrific. I think we're talking about flight 572. I think it was that was shot down. And you know, as someone who lives in North Vancouver, and so many of those families, you know, came from the North Shore, and it was horrific what happened, and the loss of, not just the loss of lives, but the incredible loss of talented, unbelievably vibrant individuals that had so much contribution to make to this country, and were making, is just incalculable. So I would very much support some kind of memorial or recognition of those Canadians who, you know, Iranian Canadians who, through no fault of their own, were shot down. And that was a horrible, horrible tragedy. And there is also, you know, for the remaining family members, I do believe there is still, I believe a judgment was made against the government of Iran for financial compensation to those remaining family members that I hope gets followed through on, though that will not do anything to, you know, take away the incredible loss of life. But yes, I would be very supportive of a memorial. I just think that should happen anyhow. And I should also think about where, you know, even in North Vancouver, it would be nice if we could do something there where there is a large Persian population that, you know, it would be perhaps even closer and easier to access for, you know, quiet moments of reflection.
Okay, thank you very much. Once again, we appreciate your time. We know you are busy, and appreciate the time you took to be with us this morning. Just to close it, Mr. Falcon, in this spring, this Nowruz, what are you looking forward to?
Well, you know, hopefully the peace and happiness that we hope to see, you know, with Nowruz. And you know, it's a challenging world, but as I remind people, you know, it's always a challenging world. Somewhere there's always going to be some problems. You know, when I was in government, we had SARS, we had H1N1, we had, you know, global economic, you know, meltdown that took place in 2008, 2009. Now we've got COVID. Now we got a war in Ukraine. You got the challenges in Afghanistan. You've got, you know, Iran nuclear weapons. There's all kinds of challenges out there, but we should never forget the important values of freedom and democracy and liberty and equality and all the things that we take for granted. I think sometimes when we see what's happening around the world, it's a reminder to all of us that we need to defend those important values wherever we are and whatever we do. And, you know, I hope that this year we'll see more peace and friendliness and brotherly love around the world and sisterly love around the world, so that we can all raise our children in a better world and leave them something that's a lot better than what we inherited. That would be my hope.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you all for all the help, and especially the background technical people.